I'm not really sure why someone would change his name to the Iceman, but
Legally.
Yeah, it's a little strange. But Katsuyory Shibata obviously is part of the New Japan Pro Wrestling Syndicate and is trying to make another one of these pro wrestlers trying to make the crossover into MMA because Antonio Inoki was very large in pro wrestling in Japan as he was growing up, and of course still holds it in very high regard. Wants to make sure that those guys that want to make the transfer from pro wrestling into mixed martial arts have the opportunity to do so. And that's what he's doing here tonight.
Absolutely. Good look there at Shibata. One of the new talents coming up from Japan, entering the MMA scene. We'll see how he does tonight. And his opponent, as you hear, he simply goes by Iceman. Good to see the sold-out crowd. They've been great all night long. And once again, this is a country that embraces the fight game. The mayor of Manaus is ringside for this fight. He's been ringside for every fight. Really, once again, the politicians absolutely support the sport of MMA in Brazil.
Yeah, don't forget the governor of the state of the Amazon is here as well. I believe the lieutenant governor is going to make a little peek through here later on too.
Absolutely. So we're about ready for Katsuyory Shibata facing the man who calls himself the Iceman. Both fighters ready to go. Referees ready to go.
Hopefully this guy was faking me out when I was watching him earlier. Iceman actually knows how to do this.
We'll find out very soon. And both fighters coming out quickly. Shibata goes immediately for the takedown, gets it.
Well, good. He's got a little bit of a guard. He kind of knows how to keep the guard at least.
Right now he's got a guillotine, or actually trying to have some kind of choke. Now he gets right back up.
Well, so Shibata more or less let him up in that position. I think he wants to work his hand game a little bit more. Shibata's got a really good submission game. Has a black belt in judo. Never really competed at a high level in judo, and has some pretty good takedowns. You can see here with that double leg he just hit. The thing is, he's really trying to work this fight, try to work the entire game, just to stand up the ground and everything.
Wants that opportunity, and right now he's got a front choke. It looks like on the Iceman. Shibata now trying to get his leg free. You see, Iceman's got him in a half guard, and now he's got a choke, and that's it. Wow! It did not last long.
Yeah.
He kind of held the choke out a little bit longer than normal, but yeah, pretty much sure you called it.
No, if your middle name or your fight name is Iceman, then you're a tough, bad man. But if your full name that you change your name to is Iceman, stop it. That's all I'm saying.
You might have to you might have to get in the gym a little bit longer, but either way, nice win for Katsuyory Shibata. Wins by called the arm triangle choke. Impressive win for him tonight. Will you give me a look for it, Trey?
That was very impressive there, Mr. Bennett. I'm highly impressed with the terminology and your catch-ups and not smacking me in the head for not liking Iceman as much as you.
Give me another look here at the replay. And Triggy said he could take him down at World, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Shibata really has some. Shibata really is a legit competitor. He really is a legit MMA guy. He really wants to make the crossover. He really wants to get after it. And when you first make the transfer from one sport to another, you tend to get some easier opponents because they're not really sure where to put you in yet. And Shibata is definitely a lot better than the Iceman. He absolutely shown that this evening. And Shibata, we're going to see a lot from him here in the future.
It just goes to show it doesn't matter if you're a pro wrestler or what discipline you have. If you do not know the fight game, this is exactly what's going to happen. If you're a boxer or a pro wrestler, you got to know the fight game, and it was that easy for Katsuyory Shibata winning tonight in Jungle Fight 2.